My friends, my brothers, today I'm going to tell you a truth that most people fail to see. Look, on March 9th, 2009, America was living through one of the darkest days in stock market history. People turned on their TVs and saw crisis headlines everywhere. Giant companies were collapsing. People were losing their jobs. Retirement accounts were melting away. Everyone was terrified back then. There was a man named John. He wasn't rich. He wasn't a billionaire, but he was a calm businessman who understood finance. While everyone else was panicking, he said something. Where fear is greatest, the biggest opportunities for the future are born. He had $150,000 that he had saved over many years. His friends told him, absolutely do not invest. His family begged him, wait, it's going to get even worse. Television channels were spreading disaster scenarios, but John ignored everyone. He went and invested his money into a simple S&P 500 index fund. People thought he had gone crazy, but today, that investment has grown into millions of dollars. And the truth is, John wasn't some perfect investor. He didn't have insider information. He didn't have special connections. The only thing he did was this. He recognized one of history's turning points. My friends, now I'm going to tell you something very important. Today, we are once again living through a similar period, but most people have no idea. Right now, one of the biggest wealth transfers in world history is taking place. You probably won't believe the number when you hear it. $124 trillion. Yes, my brothers. A full $124 trillion will change hands over the next 20 to 25 years. This money will flow from parents to children, from companies to new generations, from old investors to young entrepreneurs, and a movement of money at this scale has almost never happened in history. Look, today's older generation spent their entire lives building enormous wealth, homes, businesses, stocks, land, funds, and now they are getting older. That wealth is being transferred to the next generations. Most people only think about inheritance, but that's not where the real opportunity is. The real opportunity is this. When this much money starts moving, the entire economy changes. New businesses are created, new investments are made. Housing prices shift. Certain industries explode, some cities become wealthier, and new millionaires are created. Look, my brothers, after 2009, millions of people became wealthy. But most of them were not Wall Street traders. They were teachers, doctors, small business owners, ordinary people. They simply didn't stop investing when fear took over. That's the truth. Wealth is usually built not through perfect intelligence, but through patience. And now the same thing is happening again. Artificial intelligence is growing. Technology is changing. A new generation of investing habits is forming. Trillions of dollars are flowing into the markets, and most people are still wasting time with daily fears. My friends, throughout history, great fortunes are usually built during quiet periods. By the time everyone notices, it's already too late. Look, a person can reach unbelievable levels over time simply by investing consistently every month, because the most powerful system in the world begins to work: compound growth. Small amounts of money, long periods of time, and patience. That has been the real secret of millionaires most of the time. But most people want to become rich quickly. They want their entire life to change overnight. Real life doesn't work that way, my brothers. Real wealth is built through consistency, patience, and having the courage to act at the right moment, despite fear. Now let me tell you something for certain. Over the next 20 years, millions of new millionaires will emerge. The real question is this: will you be one of them? Because the opportunity is standing right in front of everyone. The information isn't secret. Everything is out in the open. But most people are either afraid, or they keep delaying, or they waste years saying, I'll start one day. Yet the greatest fortunes in life are sometimes created during the most chaotic periods. Back in 2009, people thought the world was ending. But the ones who invested during that time changed their lives forever. And today we are living through a similar period once again. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not next month. But years from now, people will look back at this moment and say, I wish I had taken action back then. My friends, my brothers, this period could become one of the moments where ordinary people build extraordinary wealth. And sometimes, the one thing that changes your life is having the courage to take action despite fear.